Hi, hi everybody. My name is Vicky Silva, and I'm the CEO of Oakland Thrive, a nonprofit based here in Oakland County. Our offices are on Pontiac, and we are partnered with Oakland County government to be able to provide services and resources to the small businesses here in Oakland County. So the way we do that, for those of you who haven't tuned in before, the way we do that is we have a great team of consultants that go out around the county and meet with our small businesses, particularly working with minority women, veteran-owned companies. Um, Throughout the county. So they go out and they really meet the clients where they are. So you don't have to find us in an office or anything like that. They will come out, meet with you, figure out what your needs are, and then connect you with a lot of the great resources that we have. So not only do we have workshops and educational offerings, lender readiness type activities, we also work with a lot of the banks to get you in a place where you're ready to borrow money. And we also have attorneys, accountants, and marketing experts that can help you really get on the right track and grow your business. So if you haven't engaged with Oakland Thrive or any of our consultants before, please go to oaklandthrive.org and check out everything that we have. So we do these Thrive Live events monthly. This is our last of the year, and they've been really a lot of fun. We get to talk to small business owners and people that are really making a difference in their communities and in their families too. And so today we're joined by Camila Rice, and Camila is a small business owner in Troy, Michigan. She owns Green Olive Soaps, and we'll talk to her in a second. And I also want to introduce you to Daryl Peuese, who is on our staff. He's one of our great consultants who goes out and works with the small companies and has just a plethora of information and experience to share, as well as making those connections with the paid professionals that we offer to the small businesses. So, Camilla, it's so nice to meet you.
Yes, it's nice to meet you too.
Yeah, tell us about Green Olive Soaps and what it is, what kind of product line you have, and what's going on.
Yeah, well, Green Olive Soaps is a company that was created out of the love and care to take care of my son's skin. That's where it originally started from. That's how I created it. My background is engineering, so I wasn't in my mind meant to own this business. I just wanted to create something that would heal his skin from dry skin and eczema, as well as some other issues. And I researched and created my first, which led to a plethora of other natural vegan skincare products. So
Very nice. What kind of
a
products do you
labor
carry?
of love. I'm sorry.
What do you got? You said you had soaps. You told me before you had body
Yes.
butter.
We have body butters, we have spa scrubs that we supply. We also have a plethora of gift sets, lip kits. We just came out this year, which was awesome with our first facial serum and beard oils too. So we're expanding.
That's amazing. I'm gonna have to come check it out, especially this time of year. I'm
Come
just
on
so
by.
dry and
Yeah,
I would say
exactly.
scaly, but
Mhm.
everybody's dry, our hands are dry and cold. So that's amazing. And for the holiday season, shop small is really an important
Mhm.
effort here in Oakland County. It's so important
Yes,
that the small businesses get to share, get to share in some of the profitability of the season. So,
exactly.
how do people
Mhm.
get in touch with you if they want to check out your offerings?
Well, we're located online as well as in store. That's greenlivesoaps.com. But you can also now find us in Crowell Health locations. This year was a year of growth for Green Olive Soaps. It's really awesome. And we partnered with Crowell Health located in Grand Rapids. We're also located in Troy and Grosse Pointe. So yeah, you can find us in those locations too.
Well, that's quite a career turn for
Yes.
you, going from a manufacturing systems engineer to making soaps. What's your why? You told me it was your son. What do you want
Mhm.
to do with your business? Where do you see it going? What would you like to?
I mean, I definitely see it continuing to grow. My goal for 2025 is to get another space. I had a space before COVID. But this time I want a space where I can manufacture and people can come in as well. And I see it as an extended year from this year of just of continued growth. We have we've also expanded and worked with companies and do an employee perk program. As an employee in corporate America, my company has that. And so that's a great idea to get employees having, some discounts and stuff too. So I just see my business as continuing to like grow and continue to like expand. So it's really exciting.
That's excellent. So we had some technical difficulties today. So if anyone who's watching this had gone to the site to watch it live, our apologies. I'm glad you found us anyway. And part of the technical difficulties was we were going to have another small company join us who works with Daryl. But Camilla, you work with Jamar Bray, who is on
Yes,
our team.
it's
And
awesome.
so we're a little topsy-turvy here today, but um, what kind of, Camilla, what kind of things have you talked to Jamar about? That you're looking for. I think you had mentioned you're looking for a location. I just want to give people a feel for the
Mhm.
kinds of things that you could come to Oakland Thrive for.
Yeah, I've spoken to Jamar from like a variety of things, and he's been so helpful in implementing those and giving me the help, such as with marketing, and looking to expand more on my marketing side. So I've gotten help there. And also we're trying to find commercial to either rent or to buy. He's currently helping me with that. But I'm not aware that Oakland Thrive can help companies with a plethora of items, such as if you need help with your business plan, if you need help with finding out where your market is for your customers. I've asked him all kinds of questions, and he's been very helpful, honestly, in giving me those resources.
That's great. So our
Yeah.
consultants are set up geographically. So everyone's got like a territory. And so Daryl, tell us your territory. Where's your haunt? What
So
companies
I,
you work with?
I am primarily southeast Oakland County, and that includes Oak Park, Hazel Park, Royal Oak Township, Ferndale, Clawson, Berkeley, Huntington Woods, and Pleasant Ridge.
We gave him a big district because he's so
Yeah.
smart to handle it all.
And Camille and
Daryl,
I have met before. We met, I
Yes, we
believe,
have.
at the minority fair at
The
World
expo.
Market, World Commerce
Yes,
Market. Yes, yes, that was sponsored by the Troy Chamber of Commerce.
exactly. Yeah.
so Daryl, we've kind of been dancing around the kinds of, resources and services we offer companies. Maybe you can get down in the weeds and get a little specific about the kinds of things you offer, maybe some examples of some of the companies you worked with and you know, what they need.
Absolutely would love to do that. So since we've since we've launched just about 2 years ago, I've worked with a number of different clients, everything from retail to small manufacturing to professional services and everything in between. And a lot of the things that we do is we help small business owners to solve problems, no matter what they are. If they need help learning how to do social media so that they can post to the various social media platforms, we give them assistance. We connect them with resources that can help them to do that. If they need a marketing plan, we can connect them to a resource that will help them with marketing plans. We can help with business plans. We can sit them in front of attorneys for intellectual property issues. For example, a gentleman in the office right next door to me here at Incubizo, he needed some assistance drafting contracts for opportunities for his cybersecurity business. And we were able to connect him with one of our attorneys, and they were able to help him to draft agreements in a way that would protect his business, but make sure he gets paid as well. I was just having a conversation with a gentleman today who's having some issues with his new landlord. And there's some ambiguity about what his responsibilities are in terms of taking care of the property. One of the issues is an electrical issue. And that could be a code violation. So we can connect him with an attorney. We can connect him back to the city that he's in to say, get an inspector out. And if this is an issue, this is something that the business owner should solve and take care of, because that could be a fire hazard. So those are just a few of the things that we do. Another thing that we have is we have experts that are on staff. All of our consultants have a wide variety of skills and experiences in their background, and we can help with just about any area of small business. In fact, some of our consultants are actual business owners. Myself, I'm a former entrepreneur, decided to jump into the corporate world because of my family situation. But I still have that knowledge, still have that experience, and I love to share it with small business owners.
Excellent. Daryl, can you talk a little bit about the workshops and the educational type fairs and activities that we help support?
Sure, sure. We do workshops in with a variety of different subjects. For example, if you need help with QuickBooks, you're struggling with QuickBooks, we've had workshops on how to set up QuickBooks and how to work in QuickBooks. We've even had advanced courses on QuickBooks for those who might be a little more advanced and just don't do everything in QuickBooks. That's just one example. We've had workshops on social media. Our most recent workshop was on demystifying AI and how to integrate AI into your business. That was an amazing workshop. We had 18 people in attendance, and everybody left wanting to know, when is part two coming? Because this was something that was very, very valuable to small business owners. That's just a few of the workshops that we've done. We've done how to start a small business. What are the myths and what are the true realities of opening up a business? We've done workshops on entity formation. What's the best entity formation for a particular type of business? We've done those types of workshops. We could be here for the next 2 hours talking about the different workshops that we've done, but that's just a few of the types that we've done. Let's see, also we partner with our B2B partners, and we do workshops in all the communities on different subjects.
Wait, I got to stop you because you used an inside term that we use. We use B2B. And that's something that inside Oakland Thrive, we business to business. That's the term that we use when we talk about the professional service providers that we contract with. So part of the program, just to give a little background, part of the program is that we have gone out through the county. Camila, I don't know if you know this. We had gone out through the county and we identified professionals, so attorneys, accountants, marketing people, business plan writers, succession plan experts, lender readiness experts, and we have contracted with them. And some of the dollars that we get from the county, we pay them to first of all, they're partners. We have an agreement with them. They are all vetted and put through a joint evaluation committee of some of our professional partners and chambers of commerce and folks like that we work with to make sure that their credentials are in good shape. We don't want to be sending someone to someone who's not in good standing with the bar, for instance, with the bar association when they're attorneys. So we check all that out. And then those professionals are who we pay to lead the workshop. So they are experts in those topics. And then they are also paid to work one-on-one with our clients, with the small businesses when it's necessary to, like Daryl was talking about, um, patent type or contractual type services for legal needs. And so we at this point in time pay for that, thanks to the county providing funding for it. So we're trying to raise the boats on both ends. So not only are the small businesses able to benefit, but also these other professionals that are typically small businesses are also being contracted to do this work. So trying to raise it on both ends. So in any case, so Camilla, I think you had talked about marketing, and what kind of marketing do you find has been most successful for you, and how did you tackle that, and was Thrive able to assist you with that?
Yeah, so you have to really know your market and your client base. I know that some people think that Facebook is an old version, and Instagram is always it. But for me, Facebook has been like my number one marketing tool because that's where most of my customers find me. Customers are starting to find me now on TikTok, so I do a little bit of marketing there, but not really like a lot. But I find on Facebook is more so like product based as far as like skin typing. And then for Instagram and TikTok, I have to modify it for those audiences. So it's more like sharper images and things that are more up and coming. So that's what I've learned, and honestly, through the use of using one of your business to business marketing companies.
Yeah. So TikTok, you have to do like a dance with your product.
My daughter's been trying to get me to do that. I'm like, no, nope, nope, nope.
I've got it. No, I mean, if Facebook is working, it's working.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
great. What about your online sales? How is that going?
Online has been awesome. Pre-COVID, I was mostly, I would say like 90-10%, but 90% been in person because that's where our market is more locally. But then after COVID, probably like from 2020 through 22, I switched my model to focus more on online the store and things changed, right? So
Yeah.
now I'm probably like about 90+% online, which honestly I love because you can reach more people. I can market to the masses, to all of the US and not just locally. But I still do a little bit of local marketing for events that I have, such as this with the holiday brunch. Every season we do a Christmas Eve party.
Oh, I think you froze up.
I thought that was me.
Oh, well, let's see if we can get the internet connection back. In the meantime, Daryl, why don't you tell us about 1 million cups? We talk about that on Thrive Live often, but since you're the man when it comes to 1 million cups, maybe you can share that.
Sure. One of the biggest challenges with entrepreneurs is having a community of like-minded people which to bounce ideas off of and get assistance. And that was the reason behind the idea of 1 million cups. 1 million cups of coffee, 1 million ideas, support for their businesses. So what we've done is we've launched it here locally. We meet in Ferndale every Wednesday morning at Incubizo at 8:30 in the morning. We have a presenter who comes in and he stands up in front of his peers and he talks about the challenges that he's experiencing, him or her, talking about the challenges that they experience in their business, be it marketing, be it HR, be it customer identification. There's a whole different, a lot of different things that they would bring to the table. And then they get feedback from the audience. And the good thing is that the people in the audience, they're entrepreneurs, there are resource partners, there are business to business partners who show up every week religiously to assist. And they get feedback, they get assistance, but it doesn't end there because there's follow up after the fact. So we follow up with them. We see if the suggestions have been implemented, and then we kind of track them to make sure that they're getting the help that they need to get their business to the next level. Just to give you a quick success story, we had a lady come in and she was looking to get her salads into a grocery store. And because this is open to the public and we advertise this on social media as well as the website, we had a gentleman that was here. He was a buyer for the Kroger Corporation. And he was able to have a conversation with her and get her information and help her get in the Kroger stores. And we've had several success stories of people who've come, they've made connections, and they've been able to either get business out of it or find some help with either marketing or an attorney or human resource assistance. The types of things that they need that they wouldn't get from just a normal group of people networking trying to sell you stuff. So the whole idea is really entrepreneurs helping and supporting other entrepreneurs.
And it's such a lonely thing, right, Camila? Is it?
It's definitely different.
Oh,
Especially.
welcome back, by the way.
Oh, yes, thank you. Technology, okay. But yes,
I think the elf this time of year, the elf or something is
he's being naughty.
Works here.
But no, it definitely can be. That's why it's always great to join some of the networking events that Oakland Thrive hosts. I've been to the 1 million cups. That was also a great event. So yeah, it actually can be. And coming from engineering, where you work with a lot of people around you, it's starkly different.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, my mom was a small business owner, and you know, I remember her doing the books at night at the kitchen table, right, all by herself, because you know everybody else was gone for the day or whatever, and you know it can be lonely, and that's why having a network and reaching out and talking to other entrepreneurs, and you know, and Oakland Thrive tries to be that team. So I mean, we're not going to be at the kitchen table doing your books for you, but you know, if you have a problem with that, you can give us a call, and you know, and sometimes the consultants tell us that sometimes people just need a sounding board or just need somebody to complain to about what's going on, you know, or some encouragement. And so that's a good part of the relationship too. So
Sure.
so that's cool. Hey, Daryl, if somebody wants to go to 1 million cups, how do they? And 1 million cups is supposed to be the amount of coffee entrepreneurs drink while they're ideating. Is that the?
That sounds about right.
We didn't name it. Okay, that was.
No, that's right. We did not name it. But if anyone who wants to come, the information is on our website under events and workshops. Again, we meet every Wednesday morning in Cubizo, 531 Vester in beautiful Ferndale, just off 9 Mile and Hilton. It's free. No registration is required, but we do ask in a very nice way that if you do come, we would like for you just to give us your name and email address, because that is what we need to keep the program going so that everyone knows that people are actually showing up. We do a group photo every week, just so that people can see who don't come what a wonderful time we're having, and everybody who shows up loves it. And we have people who literally come almost every week. We had our last meeting yesterday. We had almost 74 people.
Excellent. Yeah, good. Everybody can use a little bit of support here and there. All right, so we're going to start wrapping this up. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Daryl.
Everybody can use a free cup of coffee too. We provide
and a free cup of coffee. There you go.
Yeah, it's part of that million cups.
Cup of coffee and a pat on the back. Sometimes that's all you need.
There you go.
All right, so we're going to start to wrap up here a little bit. I think we're at about the half-hour mark. So Camila, I'm going to give you the last segment here. Anything you want to tell us? You know, how do people pick gifts from your products? You want to show us something? You have some deals going on. This is your pitch. Do it.
All right. Well, let me grab. This is the #1 selling item outside of our gift sets, and that's my Christmas tree soaps. This is soap. It's cute. It's packed with shea butter and some awesome ingredients for your skin. But how we try to do it in my shop is I try to make everything gift ready. So even with our little gingerbread men, we package those up as a gift, so you can just like pick them up and give them to the person. We do a ton of custom gifts, bridal. We do I do soap cupcakes and also soap cakes. We do a variety of different things, but I would say the number one thing for me is just trying to get to know my customer. I think of them as my own family. I want to make sure that your skin is just as taken care of as my own son. So that's my mentality every time I deal with one of my customers. So
That's amazing. Good for
yeah.
you. All
Important.
right. So that's greenolivesoaps.com.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right. Greenolivesoaps.com. So
.com.
anybody watching this, go to that website and buy some stuff so we can keep our entrepreneurs doing well and moving forward and growing. And then when you get done with that, you can go to oaklandthrive.org and come visit us and meet with Daryl or one of the other consultants, depending on where you're located. And let us get you pointed in the right direction and support your dream and your mission and see if we can help you grow your business here in Oakland County. So thank you,
Great.
Camilla. I really
Thank you for
appreciate
having me.
your
And just
time.
really quick, we
Yeah,
also have a ton of events this weekend leading up to the holiday. So between brunch and charcuterie and the party, come join us.
I might. That's all on your website.
Yeah, yes, it is. It's on my website and also on our Facebook page.
Excellent. Very
Yeah.
good. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Excellent. I really
guys.
want to, I need to check out your stuff. I'm so glad. Okay, Daryl, what about you? Are your hands dry? Do you need soap?
My hands are always dry.
Okay.
My sister loves, and I'm going to talk about a company that no longer exists, the Body Shop. She used to buy their body butter all the time. So now she can't get it anymore. So we got to come buy body butter from you.
Well, there you go. Okay, any last word from you?
Well, I just appreciate you guys having me, and I wish everyone a happy holiday. Have fun during the holiday season too. Don't be stressed out.
Don't
Very
drink too much eggnog.
Yes.
happy holidays, everyone.
Happy
Thank you.
holidays.
Thank
Merry Christmas.
you.